Hey friends, welcome back to my channel where I continuously embarrass myself via YouTube. I thought I would do a brow tutorial since it's something I do get commented on a lot. So yep, this is a brow tutorial. And I use the Anastasia Beverly Dip Brow Pomade in, I think this one's medium brown. And I'm using an EcoTools angled brush. I'm basically just starting underneath with a line, and then I go on top. But I don't start from the very beginning of my brow. I start kind of 1/3 of the way down, and then I'm drawing another line, and then I'm just outlining the arch of my brow and defining it. And then I start just blending out the colors a little bit in the front, and then I move towards the back. And I don't tend to pick up a lot of product. I kind of use what I have that's on the brush, and I just keep sweeping it. Because if you add more, then you will get more of a blocky, dark brow shape. Which, I mean, my brows are already pretty intense. So, and then I move to the other brow and do the same thing. Draw the line underneath. Draw the line on top, but don't start from the beginning of the brow. And then I move all the way along the back of my brow. My eyebrows naturally are pretty thin, and they tend to have different shapes actually, so sometimes they turn out a little uneven, and I kind of just keep working with it until I get the shape that I want, even though 90% of the time they still turn out uneven, but you know, this ain't perfect. And we blend. And now I'm just taking the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm putting it on an oval brush. I'm not sure where these oval brushes are from. My best friend just got me them for my birthday. But I'm taking the second smallest one, the flatter one, not the round one, and I'm just outlining my brows. I work back and forth with the cover-up foundation, whatever it is, and my EcoTools brush with a dip brow pomade in it, and I kind of just work with it until I do get the brow that I want. It does take a little bit, but eventually I kind of get there. And clearly here my brows are uneven, so you know, I'm flipping the HE double hockey sticks out. Does anybody ever like one brow more than the other? Because I know for a fact that I like my right brow better than the left brow. I don't know what it is about the left brow, but it's just so much more work than the right brow. I guess it would be your left because you're looking at me, but you know, right brow for the win. And then I'm just drawing tiny hairlines on the front of my brow. I'm doing really thin strokes, and I find that it helps if you wipe your brush first, just on a tissue or something, until the bristles are kind of pulled together into like a neater line, I suppose, or bristles, hairs, whatever they are. And then I go back in and then just draw the little hairs. But I use a really minimal amount of the dip brow, because like I said, they could end up being too dark. I don't want it to look like a nice fade towards the end of my brow. And just tiny hair strokes. And then I'm going over with some setting powder. This is Laura Mercier setting powder with just a large fluffy brush. And then I use some hairspray and I spray it on a spoolie and brush my brows. The front of my brows I brush upwards to make them look more thicker and fluffy, and then the end of my brows I brush downwards to make them look really neat. And there's my brow tutorial, even though, like I said, they're uneven, but I don't really care, so